Welcome to Adorable Corner, where sensible reigns. It is our promise to keep you informed and entertained with all that makes sense. Do subscribe to this channel and like our videos always.
Turning off the screen of your computer completely as a visually impaired person. Sometimes as a visually impaired person you need privacy when you are working on your PC and you just can't get it. With this demonstration you will be able to turn off your screen completely while you are using your PC. This feature is useful most especially when you are writing exams in an exam hall and you have sighted people present there. You don't want them to know what you're typing, or even when you are in your homes or your houses and you're doing something private. As a visually impaired, you should have rights to your privacy too. You can turn off your screen so that the sighted around you will not know what you're typing, despite the fact that your computer is on and you are working on it. I'm going to be doing this with the two popular screen readers, JAWS and NVDA. The first that I'll be working with among the screen readers is JAWS. In JAWS, this feature is called screen shading. NVDA will call it screen cutting. Whatever or whichever is still the same thing as it performs the same function. So, screen shading with JAWS was introduced in JAWS 18. That's the first version of JAWS 18. And up till this moment, many people don't even know that the feature exists. And that's why we are here to bring to you those things you don't really pay attention to. Now let's go right ahead into the demonstration and let's see how we can achieve that function using your PC. I have here an HP laptop running JAWS 2019, the September 2019 release from Freedom Scientific. And I have the latest version of NVDA installed on this system. Just like I said, I'm starting with JAWS. Now once your computer is on, like my computer is on right now, you have everything you are doing being displayed on the screen. The screen serves as your monitor. And you as a blind person, you have something to do and you don't want the sighted ones around you to know. Once your computer is on and your JAWS is up and running, to achieve the screen shading, that's to turn off the screen completely, not dimming the screen now, it's going to be turned off completely. All you need to do is, one, you're going to press Insert plus space bar. Now insert here depends on the keyboard you are using. If you are using the desktop layout, you have to use the physical insert key on your keyboard. Depending on the type of computer you are using, that's how you can identify where your insert key is. But if you are using the laptop keyboard layout, of course your caps lock automatically turns insert, and some other people would call it JAWS key. So I am using the laptop layout, That's the laptop keyboard layout. I'm going to be using my caps lock here as insert key. So I press my JAWS key or insert key, whatever you want to call it, plus
Escape.
a space bar right now.
Space.
Now once you do that, you hear a click. Once you hear that click, you need to now look for a button called print screen. There's a physical button called print screen on your system. You need to look for that button and press it.
Screen shade on.
I just press that button right now and you can hear JAWS saying screen shade on. Once that task has been executed, the menu will automatically close. So as it is right now, my screen is completely off. There's no light, nothing is showing here. If you dim your screen, a sighted person can still come up to your computer and just go closer to your screen. Somehow, he or she will still be able to know what you're writing. And that's what we have on Android. But on the PC, it's completely different because it will totally turn off your screen. It's like your screen has a problem. The screen is completely bad. So there's no way anybody would be able to see what you're writing. Unless I turn this off, even if I shut down this system and boot it again or reboot it or restart, whichever one, the screen shade will still be on. To turn it off is still the same thing. You're going to press the JAWS key plus spacebar,
Space.
then press the print screen button.
J. Juliet. Print screen.
Sorry, I mistakenly pressed the wrong button, so let's do it
Space.
again.
Screen shade off.
Good. Screen shade off. The screen now has been restored and anybody can see what you're doing right now. Now let's say you do not have print screen. How do you achieve this function even without having print screen? Or you don't know what your where your physical print screen button is. You still can achieve this, and it's quite very simple. On all HP laptop, the print screen is before your delete button. When you are coming from the right, that's from the escape key down, before your delete button, you get this print screen. But if you're coming from the right, the first one is from the left. If you're not coming from the right now, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you have your delete key. That's the first row, the first line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you have your delete key. Then after your delete key, that's the sixth button here, is your print screen. I'm going to press it.
Print screen. Print screen. Print screen.
Print screen. So that's where you have this print screen. But let's say you don't even know where your print screen button is and you still want to use the screen shading. There's no computer that will not have the function keys. You can use one of the function keys to achieve this. But I need to say this. Using your function key, you have to consider one very important thing. If your laptop has the FN key, popularly called the fright key, please do note that you need to hold on the FN key before your function key can work. An alternative key for your print screen is F11. So that's what I'm going to use right now in place of the print screen, F9, 10, 11. So I'm going to press the JAWS key plus space and press the F11 key, F9, 10, 11.
Space.
Okay.
Space. Screen shade on.
So you can hear screen shade on. Now the first thing I did, I pressed the F11 without holding on the right key, and you can see what that has done. It's muted the system instead of activating the screen shade. So if you have the FN key, you have to make sure you press the FN key before you can achieve the screen shade. So that's all about JAWS. That's turning on and turning off the screen shade feature. It's very simple.
Space.
So you can start to
Screen shade off.
use it. Now let's now move to NVDA. It's a bit tricky on NVDA because NVDA is an open source software. So some of these features depend on the existence of one add-on or the other. Add-ons are those programs developed to achieve some functionalities that are not the primary function of the screen readers. JAWS is a closed source software, so there is no need for any add-on except for scripts. But because NVDA is an open source software, there is need for development for add-ons so that some features that are not present primarily can still be executed. So I'm going to quit my JAWS here and switch on the NVDA. Let's go.
Unloading JAWS. Quit JAWS dialog. Are you sure you want to quit JAWS? Press enter to quit now.
Now you'll be expecting me to press Alt F4 on JAWS, and I didn't do that. You heard something like unloading JAWS. What I did was to press the JAWS key plus function 4. That's F4. So don't just be too surprised.
Press OK button.
Something
To
very
activate,
simple.
press
So
space
press
bar.
enter.
Enter. Desktop. Folder.
Now JAWS is gone. I'm going to launch NVDA.
Taskbar.
Okay, here comes my NVDA. Launching NVDA is very simple. You can do it in two ways. You can go to your desktop and press N, press enter, and you can also do the Alt key. That's Alt plus Control plus N would toggle on and off NVDA. If I press it again now, it's going to toggle off NVDA. If I press it again, it's going to toggle it on. That's it. So
Taskbar.
that's it. Very simple. Now to achieve what we have just done with JAWS on NVDA, like I said, on NVDA it is called screen curtain. There's an add-on developed by Joseph Lee. Joseph Lee is a popular add-on developer for NVDA. That add-on is called screen curtain. So the first thing you're going to do is to install the add-on, and after installing it, you need to do some workaround on the add-on so that it doesn't disturb you. I'll show you how to do that. So let me go to where I have
Start
the
window. Search window. Search box
add-on.
edit. D-O-N. Delete downloads. File folder in 20. Downloads window. Items view list. Blindhelp.net.
Okay, let me look for the add-on.
S. Items view list. Screen curtain 20,190,906 of 28.
That's screen curtain. That's the add-on. So I'm going to press enter on it to install it.
Add-on installation dialog. Are you sure you want to install this add-on? Only install add-ons from trusted sources. Add-on. Screen curtain 20,190,906. About add-on. Button Alt plus A. Yes button Alt plus Y.
So I'm going to press the tab key to yes and press the space bar.
Space. Downloads. Restart NVDA dialog. Changes were made to add-ons. You must restart NVDA for these changes to take effect. Would you like to restart now? Yes button Alt.
Anytime you install an add-on, you always get this dialog that NVDA needs to be restarted for the add-on to be effectful. So I'm going to press the tab key to yes.
No button. Yes button. Alt plus
Press
Y.
the space bar to confirm the dialog.
Space. Install it.
Now the add-on
Downloads
is
window.
installed
Items
right
view
now.
list.
So I'm going to
Screen
close
curtain
this
20
folder.
million. Desktop list. JAWS 2009.
Good. The problem with this add-on is this. Anytime you have this add-on installed, your tab key becomes useless. I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. Automatically, the tab key toggles on the screen curtain and toggles it off. And you know your tab key is very useful when you're operating your PC. So if you want to now use the tab key, you have to start doing some workaround. But I'm going to help you here. I'm going to help you solve that problem. We are going to make sure that the tab key is not used as the default key for toggling off and on the screen curtain. But let me just show you what I'm talking about here. Now, this screen curtain add-on has been installed, but not yet active. To make it active,
type here to search button.
We are going to do something. We'll go to NVDA menu.
NVDA menu.
Good. Then you scroll down to
Preferences submenu, Tools submenu, Vocalizer, Help submenu H, Vocalize, Tools submenu, Preferences submenu P, Tools submenu T, View log V, Speech, Python cons, Manage add-on, Create portable, Runcom register, Reload plugins R. Run, create Python console, speech viewer S.
Okay, before we even go here, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go to
vocal helps configure, revert to saved configure config helps vocal tools submenu T. Preferences tools submenu T. View log V. Create run reload screen curtain view log V. Speech viewer view screen curtain S. Desktop list. JAWS 2019 11 of 14. Start button.
Let's go to add-on manager.
Vocal help submit configure revert to reset config save donate D exit at preference tools submit preference tools submit view log create run reload manager. Screen view log speech viewer Python manage add-ons.
Okay, manage add-ons.
Add-ons manager dialog. Installed add-ons list. Gold wave status screen curtain status enabled version about add-on help button alt disable add-on button alt remove button alt get add-ons button alt plus install button alt close button alt plus C. Installed add-on about add-on disable add-on button alt plus D.
Okay, now the add-on is enabled right now, and that's why you can hear this disable
remove
add-on.
Button alt plus R. Desktop list. JAWS 2019. Shutdown. Oh, cancel button. Desktop.
Now let's now go to the input gestures right now. So set it up properly.
Tools expanded. Level 1 activates the NVDA add-ons. Activates the NV logs information. Opens the W, reloads app module, speaks the file name of the toggle screen curtain on or off collapse 7 of 8 level 1.
Good. So toggle screen curtain on or off. This is under tools. Then you have to expound this one. But just before we expound it, let me say something here that you need to start from your preferences submenu. That's
total audio JAWS 2019 11 of 14.
Your NVDA key plus N will take you to the NVDA menu. Then you go to preferences, then you press your enter, you go to input gestures, then from input gestures to tools,
speech system text review tools collapse 16
then you expound it with your right arrow.
Level 1 logs information opens the reloads app mod speaks the toggle screen curtain on or off collapse 7 of 8 level 1.
Good. Toggle screen curtain on or off. You have to expound that one too with your right arrow.
Expanded. 1 items.
So it is expounded now. All you now need to do is to press your tab key.
Add button alt plus up.
Now you hear this add button. This add button now you need to press space bar on it.
Space. Pressed. Unavailable. Preview. Level 2 enter input gesture. 2 of 2.
Now you hear something like enter input gesture. If you press your tab key again,
context menu.
You hear context menu. Now this is where you're supposed to type the input gesture you want to use. That's your keyboard command, the set of keys you want to press to achieve the screen curtain. But we are not going to be doing that now for a reason, so that you can deactivate this tab problem with the screen curtain add-on. You can see it's not doing anything right now. So
tab desktop keyboard T.
Good.
Tab keyboard all layouts T.
You see,
tab desktop keyboard T.
Desktop keyboard. Now when you press your down arrow, when you get to this tab desktop keyboard,
all layouts T.
You see tab all layouts,
desktop keyboard
desktop
T.
keyboard. So you press your, what's it called now? You press enter.
Input gestures dialog. Preview. Tab. Desktop keyboard. 2 of 2. Add button alt. Remove button alt plus R.
Then you tap to remove button.
Space. Pressed. Preview. NVDA plus alt plus S. Desktop keyboard. 1 of 1 level 2.
This is another one. NVDA plus alt plus S. If you like, you can leave it because this does not interfere with your tab. But I'm going to remove it.
Add button alt. Remove button alt space. Pressed. Preview. Level 1 toggle screen curtain on or off expanded 7 of 8. Add button alt plus remove OK button. Cancel button. Filter by. Edit alt plus F. Blank. Preview. Toggle screen curtain on or off. Add button. Remove button. OK button.
So you press your tab key till you hear OK. If you're sure that you've been able to remove all of the default keys that has been set by the add-on. That's the protocol that has been set by the add-on. So you press OK.
Space. Desktop list. JAWS 2000 FS Reader. JAWS 2019 11 of 14.
Now, if you press your tab key,
type your task, running
you see that
notification Chevron button.
It doesn't affect anything. You can use your tab key very well.
Desktop list. JAWS 2000.
Now let me now show you another thing. Should in case you want to leave the tab key, that's the default keyboard set. You want to leave it on, you don't want to change it. The only difference is that if you want to use your tab key, you have to hold down the control key before your tab key can work, as a navigation key. And that will not help you because sometimes you use this control plus tab to switch from one page to another on the internet or on the software menu, sometimes when you are browsing, or sometimes when you're trying to adjust something on your PC that's within your software environment. So this is why I think it is very, very important for you to change this default key map and create your own key map. So let me now show you how to create your key map. Key map simply means the key shortcut, so don't get confused with the technical term. I'm going to show you how you can create your own key map for this add-on. So let's go to NVDA menu.
NVDA menu.
And
Preferences sub-menu P.
You press enter.
Settings. Speech. Input gestures. N. Input gestures. N. Input gestures. Config. Document. Emulate. Input. Miscellaneous. Mouse. Object. Speech. Systems. Text review. Tools collapse. 16 of 17. Level 0.
So this is tools. I'm going to expound it.
Expanded. 8 items.
Then look for turn screen curtain.
Level 1 activate, logs it, opens the reload, speaks the file, toggle screen curtain on or off 7 of 8 level 1.
That's a toggle screen curtain on or off. So I'm going to expound it and press the
add button alt plus
key. Once you press the tab key, you hear add button. Press space bar.
Pressed. Unavailable. Preview. Level 2 enter input gesture. 1 of 1.
So you hear enter input gesture. Alright, so I'm going to press the NVDA key plus Alt and S. Now, why am I using this key map? You need to think very well before you create any key map, because if that key map conflicts with your conventional keyboard shortcut, it's going to create a problem. Now, let me give you an instance. If you use NVDA key plus Alt. The NVDA key plus Alt is a key that you use to toggle the screen cursor off and on NVDA. So if you use this for your screen curtain, it's going to conflict. So you will not be able to use one. Your screen curtain will be available, but your review cursor will not be available again, because you have created a confusion in the runtime command of NVDA. So you need to create a key shortcut that you know is not associated with the standard key map of your screen reader or your system. So checking, I can see that NVDA plus Alt and S has no standard keyboard mapping in NVDA or on the computer itself. So that's what I'm going to be using. NVDA plus
context menu.
NVDA plus Alt plus
Input gestures dialog. Tree view. NVDA plus Alt plus S. Desktop keyboard.
Good.
1 of 1 level 2.
So I just pressed it and it has been added. Then you need to now press your tab key to OK.
Add button Alt plus A. Remove OK button. Space. Desktop list. JAWS 2019-11. Start button.
Good. So it has been added, and let's see what we have now.
Screen curtain off.
So it says screen curtain off. If I press it again,
screen curtain on.
The screen curtain is on, and there is no what's it called? There's no vision on the screen at all. Nothing is written here. The screen is completely blank. I'm going to restart this system now to show you something on NVDA that is not available in JAWS. If you have the screen curtain on, as a visually impaired person, you can tell. If the person is using NVDA, you can tell whether the screen curtain is on or off. So I'm going to, I don't even need to restart the system. Let me shut down the NVDA.
NVDA menu. Exit donate to exit X. Exit NVDA.
Okay. And the screen is on right now, so I'm going to reload NVDA. Let's see what will happen.
Taskbar.
Good. If you listen well, after the NVDA tune, that's the startup tune of NVDA, you heard something like a sensor. Doop. So if you hear that on anybody's PC, that's to tell you the person is using the screen curtain add-on. And once you hear that sound, the screen has completely gone blank. Nobody, I repeat, nobody will be able to see what you're doing as a visually impaired person. And that way you have a very high level of privacy when you're trying to do one thing or the other and you don't want people to know. So that's just it. I want to believe that you've been able to add to your knowledge about technology today as far as accessibility is concerned, and you've been able to add more control to the way you use or interact with your PC. Keep your subscription coming and don't stop sharing our YouTube videos, and your likes and comment remains very useful to me. Until another time, when I'll come your way with another interesting demonstration, continue to be good and be the best always.
Thank you for your precious time watching and listening. We value your comment on our videos. For questions and concerns, please call +234 806160 9134 or send a mail to emmanueljunaidh@gmail.com. EMANUELJUNAIDH@gmail.com. Catch you on the next video. Cheers.